So my project is called Covid-19 Now, which is a personal look at the epidemic and how people are dealing with it at this moment.
I'm Satoru. I'm an expat living in Shanghai, China. My family is now with our grandparents, so they are safe. But it's been, exactly 3 months today that we've been living separately. So in that sense, I'm trying to think that I made the right decision, but I had to sacrifice being with my family.
Hello, my name is Marcelo. I am 50 years old and I am from Mexico. I live in a little town called Tabasco. Tabasco is the opposite of New York City. It's like a ghost town. Nothing ever happened in Tabasco. New York and Tabasco have something in common. We are the most infected state in my country because of two reasons. Half of the people are ignorant, and the other half is because the government fault. The government have two things in their hands. In one, they have the power for the country, and in the other one, have the money for themselves.
Tomorrow will begin week 6 of my own personal quarantine. I'm a photographer for a major health system. I have a 4-year-old son. While I try to work from home, I used to work with somebody that died a few weeks ago. He was a very well-known community activist. I have memories of having, really lighthearted and good talks with him, and he was always a really good guy. He had 2 small children, and he was exactly my age, 43.
I used the Mirror application for iPad and used the Mirror multi-touch object, which connected to an image. All sounds were routed through a standard playlist. For each individual, I had to control the image through a selector that rotated through images, a message, and the ability to deactivate every other individual. One issue I ran into was using U buttons. I used a U button to trigger all the photos from each individual person. And the problem arose when all the U buttons were placed on top of each other. And so I had to negate every U button except the one that I wanted. And to do that, I used the ignore click message. And when I wanted one U button to be active, I had to send a message to every other U button to be inactive.